So I'm going to make a quick presentation about this project called Flying Carpet. I will try to not do like too much advertising about the project, but try to focus and show how this project can be connected to Swarm. So a little bit about myself. I got a master electrical engineering, and my specialization was AI and machine learning in the state in 2009. I've been building different projects around AI and blockchain over the past 9 years. First started in 2010. Identity system, now the project called IDBox. This one was used for blockchain remittance worldwide for trading energy as well, and is now backed by the United Nations. That was last year. It's used in different parts of the developing country and emerging market. I want to talk about this project that I actually first started working on in 2009. So I'm a developer. I've been doing programming for the past since I'm 14. I work for a security defense company, building autonomous weapons to protect people. I'm not sure about that. But so this is actually my thesis in a state where I was focused and building autonomous robots that they could use reinforcement learning to go to the campus and then take picture of the campus to upload the picture online, and people could buy the picture, and then the robot could actually charge himself. So now you've got access to drones and all the stuff. I thought about building something for decentralized autonomous network, so decentralized autonomous vehicle. That is basically powered by the Ethereum. It's got like state channel at the moment, using micro-Redden. Got some VR, AR, and AI. It's a lot of buzzwords, but we got three proof of concepts. So I can show you some demos and videos. It's already implemented. So the idea is to have like I'm gonna try to make it very fast. So you've got like people that have a drone, for example, but they never use it more than 2 or 3 times because the drone is super cool. You take a picture of the high definition of the family, but then that's it. You leave the drone somewhere. So the idea is to use the existing network of drones, and as a drone owner, you can buy this piece of hardware that we develop on Amazon. You plug it into the drone, and we'll just turn your drone into an autonomous drone. You basically QR code the drone with your crypto wallet, or Flying Carpet wallet, and then the drone will be autonomous. And then you've got the Flying Carpet. Flying Carpet is not a real Flying Carpet. Flying Carpet is decentralized autonomous docking charging station that you scan, and they link to your crypto wallet, and you can place it in your balcony or your garden, and then you basically use for charging any drone on the market. And you've got developers that can build third-party services, and also businesses that can access algorithm. This is basically the current implementation of the protocol that we're working on. So at the moment, it was developed in last year. But we can replace with Swarm. That's something we've been discussing with Victor. But it uses micro-Redden for doing transaction between the drone and the Flying Carpet. So for example, you can be sitting at your office, and then your Flying Carpet app will tell you, okay, your Flying Carpet today charged 10 drones. You don't know for what, but you actually charged 10 drones. And your drone was used 5 times for something. You don't know for what, but you actually generate $400 US, for example. So we got like some different kind of security inside. For example, like ZNarks for doing computational, and also Tribute for doing computational work inside the game. One developer can build application. I'm gonna get to that. So I'm just gonna show you a quick MVP. We're using a Tesla battery car for charging on the Flying Carpet. It's using wireless charger, so you got like solar panel. You can find a video online. It's a bit geeky, but about me building the Flying Carpet for about 2 weeks. You got a 800 watt an hour. The Flying Carpet can charge a drone in less than 15 minutes. You got 4G communication and Raspberry Pi. So you can actually see how this kind of device and the drone or the Flying Carpet could be part of Swarm protocol. And then you can have discovery node, for example, because the protocol needs to find the drone that has a specific hardware on the top of it, and also the Flying Carpet has a specific power. Then you can use, for example, Cademia discovery node through the protocol. I'm going to show you a demo quickly. This is in my garden in London. So we got already 2 Flying Carpet, a distance about 7 kilometers of each. Has been flying for the past few months in London. The project has already got raised money without doing any ICOs whatsoever, but you can see the drone is actually flying, and the drone is using reinforcement learning to detect, based on the GPS location of the flying carpet, to detect the flying carpet from 50 or 100 meters away, because GPS location are not very precise. So it's about like 20 or 50 meters. And this actually, no one is actually controlling the drone. The drone is doing using a gaming engine, basically learning how to land and take off. That was the first algorithm that was built to the protocol. The solar panel? Those are solar? Yeah, those are solar panels. The idea is you can place the flying carpet everywhere in the countryside or balcony or anywhere, and it will be used for charging the flying carpet. Obviously, if those are just too small solar panel, so it will take probably like 2 days to charge the battery. But you can also plug it into your power wall to charge it. You can see here inside this. This is Tesla battery car. I can zoom or I can show you later, but you got the battery pack, how big it is. This is the market. This is the first application that we've been trying to build. So basically, this one is for businesses, so they can access different third-party services. For example, if the business that want to do rooftop analysis or power line analysis, can you do like on the app? I can show you the app on the phone. Then it will tell you, okay, this will take about 16 kilometers of flying, 710 megabytes of data, and you'll be using 5 different flying carpet, and an average speed of 8 kilometers an hour. And then it will cost you about 82 ETH. This is what we can use with the Swarm as well, like discovery analytics, because you don't actually need to know where are the flying carpet. You want to keep them anonymous, but you also want to show analytics to people. So these screens show you that if you place the flying carpet in different parts of the city, you can actually increase your revenue by 368%. And you can make 0.2 ETH per square meter, or 0.001 ETH per megabyte of data you'll be generated. So for data found, it's also a good example. Because the question is, who owns the data when the drone is flying? I'm talking about drone because it's easier to imagine the concept, but we can also have autonomous car whatsoever. For example, we already have working prototypes with drones. This is dashboard for business, so you can actually have your swarm, your fleet of drones flying, and you can select, okay, see analytics about your different fleet of drones. And the main idea behind this project, that is very my focus, we got about like 12 people now in the company, and 6 people are really focused on machine learning and AI. So it's got like a huge project, and 2 guys and also 1 guy from Microsoft are joining. So it's really like to give the gaming industry the ability to teach drone to a game. So as a gamer, you can build any application to a game, and basically the game will be used for doing like collision analysis, because you don't want to for the ethics. You don't want to build application then it pushed into the real world for killing people or harming anyone. So what you do, you actually use the game to test. So if someone like an energy provider, as a developer, you think that if you build an algorithm that would do power line analysis, you will actually make a lot of money. Then you can actually do it. What you do on the token economics, you stake some token, you build the algorithms to the game, and we're using machine learning, reinforcement learning to actually teach. So what you do is just fly over one line, and then you see, okay, repeat this for the second line, and then you've got people that can actually upload data for teaching the neural network. And then when you stake your token, you push the algorithm. If the algorithm passed the collision analysis platform, then it's actually sent to a validation board, and those validators can actually watch the video, and they can compare the video if the drone is actually doing what the developer said it was supposed to do. So after you pass all those different phases, then the application is then pushed into the real world. We got one application, got a few different proof of concept, one in Papua New Guinea for counting the number of coconuts in the plantation. So you actually remove the middleman of the massive like prediction market, where the farmer can be the ownership of the data of counting how many, the crop estimation of the plantation over the next 6 months, for example. We're doing land registry for emerging market. We also have we're going to announce in New York next week about a proof of concept that we going to build in Kenya for tracking the poacher, the people trying to kill the elephant, so the drone can fly and can actually track the poacher and then call the police. So this is our demo. Can accelerate actually. You can QR code the flying carpet and it will show you different information and the address where you actually located. And so the protocol will be responsible. For example, with Swarm, you can do like discovery analysis. You want to discover where are the different flying carpet, where are the different drones, without knowing yourself where they are. Oh yeah, this is not. I actually built. It was just for fun, but this is my classic car. I'm just showing you for fun, but and I actually placed a flying carpet on the car. And the idea is actually a real flying carpet. It's actually maybe a driving flying carpet. But so the idea is when you drive in the countryside, you park your car, and then this can actually be used for charging drones. I've got few more demo. This is the actual team at the moment. What we focus on. I mean, the focus is really on the AI and machine learning part, but we connect into the blockchain through smart contract. The idea is really to show that using blockchain and AI, you can actually do good, and it's actually less dangerous to have a drone being driven by the machine algorithm, because you know that the smart contract, if you see drones flying, but you know that those drones are being controlled by this open source smart contract, open source code, then there is no risk, rather than having someone that actually controls the drone and can actually have a glitch and then do something bad. We're updating the new hardware of the flying carpet, so it'll be a flying carpet version 2. We are planning to go on commercial and by the end of the year. But the flying carpet is just 15 or 20% of the idea. The rest is really on the algorithm. And yeah, I know, if you count, it's not 12, because the rest are not developers. If you have any question, you can join the community, or you can join the group, or the programming group, GitHub or something, if you have any question. Yeah, cool. Try to be very quick. There is something very quick. This is actually because the ID Box was a non-profit foundation, so now I'm actually linking the flying carpet into the project. And what we're building, we're actually replacing, for example, this to access a village, it takes about 6 or 8 hours driving. So what we're doing, we're placing flying carpet in different villages in an emerging market, like in Papua New Guinea. And then those villages, what we've got, I don't know if you know the project Givis. It's actually a little bit better, because what we do is like we actually put a smart contract responsible for the entire village, and because those people are registered into the smart contract, so then if you place a flying carpet inside the village, what you can do, you can when the drone comes and fly and charge inside the village, the money is generated by the business. I mean, the business pay for that. The money is actually spread among all the people in the village. So you get an incentivization model. Yeah.